Hey everyone, hope everyone's having a good day. I am making this video ahead of time because I'm not going to be able to do my Facebook Live this week. So I'm sharing this video at the time I usually do my live. On a trip, so I couldn't do it. So I came up with this idea. Well, I didn't come up with the idea, but I found it. And so I wanted to share with you how to make something like this. This is called, I guess, like a bleacher card. It stands up. So if it's standing up, it looks like that. And it folds and it fits into your regular medium-sized envelope. Isn't that great? And I've done a couple other ones. I'll share those with you at the end of the video, but we're going to start with this one because it's Halloween and Halloween is right around the corner. So I will have all the measurements. I'll have a PDF that you can print that will share with you all the measurements. The instructions will be kind of basic just because there's just certain things that I can't really write, that we're going to do, that I can't really write it out. So, but it'll have a QR code on it for this video. Okay. So isn't this cute? This is with all the new Halloween stuff online. So, all right, let's get started. Okay, so I wanted to give you the name of the person I got this idea from. She's a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I believe she's Canadian. Her name's Monica Hayward, Life is Art. And she did one over a year ago, and it was a Christmas one, and it was so cute. And I loved it, and I saved it because I saw the post or something on Facebook, and so I just saved it. And because if you watched my live, you're watching it next week. So last week for me, it was just yesterday. If you watch that, I said I was trying to come up with an idea of a video I could do. And so, because since I couldn't do my live, so I went through all my saved stuff on Facebook and I saw that one. I was like, oh, it's so cute. This is totally different than hers. And like I said, I'll share with you at least one other one that I've done that is a little bit different, but the measurements and everything are always the same. Okay, so what we got here, this is Smoky Slate, and we've got several pieces. So we've got, this is 3.5 by 4 1/4. You've got 2 pieces of 2 by 2. You have 2 pieces of 4.5 by 3/4 inches, and then you have 1 piece of 4.5 by 1 inch. And we're going to, this one is your background, so we're not doing anything to that yet, but we're going to score these. And this is really kind of easy because it's not, I mean, it took me a couple of times to get it right, and I always have scrap paper that I start with. Just makes it easier for me so I don't waste paper. Okay, these are 2 by 2, so they're equal, so it doesn't matter how you put them in here. And you're going to score it at 1/2 inch. Okay, same with the other one, 1/2 inch. All right, so then we've got our 2 3/4 inches by 4.5, and we're gonna score it at 1/2 inch and 4. You can see we're doing lots of 1/2 inches because it's 4.5, so if you're doing 4, there's a 1/2 inch here and a 1/2 inch here. 1/2 inch and 4. And then our last one is our 1 inch by 4.5, and we're going to score it at 1.5. I'm sorry, 1/2, 1/2, and 4, just like those. All right. Pretty easy. This is like my 3rd or 4th one, so I'm getting better at it. Hopefully, I'm going to try and work on my PDF, my instructions for it tonight. I leave in a couple of days, so hopefully I'll have that done before I go. Excuse me. Oh, I didn't get out a couple of my things. Hang on. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to burnish these or crease them. On your scoring, you know you have like an upside and a downside. That upside you want to be back like that. So the flat side is on the top. So just kind of how it stretches the fibers in the paper. So here's the like almost embossed part, putting that like that. Okay. So I'm going to do it with all of these. I mean, you could do it the other way if you wanted, but I just think it gives it's a little flatter on top when you do the bumpy side underneath. Okay. All right. And I had to make this card fast, so there's no stamping on this. This is part of the whatever it is. Oh, it's over there. I'll have to get it. But it's the paper that comes with the one of the Halloween sets, and it comes with all these die cuts. And I've already made a couple cards with them that you've seen. And so we're using that, and we're using some of the this paper too, the cute little one with all the different candies on it. All right, and here's the 2 Spooky Halloween and Fright Night. We're using some dies from that and some dies from this. So here's the dies, Spooky and Fright Night. We're gonna use the Boo, and then on this one, we're using the Fence. You could do this, you could stamp and color and use images and all that stuff, but I'm not doing that. I don't have time to do that. Isn't that terrible? Okay, so what we're gonna do, hope you can see all this, is we're going to, these 2 pieces that are 2 by 2, I'm gonna line it up here, and I'm going to mark halfway, so 1 inch. And then open it up, and I'm gonna mark where the score line is too, okay? I gotta pull this one over because I wanna make sure I'm doing it right. When you glue these on, you want the binding to be on the outside. So instead of having it like, oh, this way. If you had it, okay, never mind, I'm not doing it right. So if you had it like where it's open, so you want the binding to be on there. So, but first we're just doing the measurement, we're marking it because we are going to cut it a little bit. So 2 inches, or I'm sorry, 1 inch, and then the score line. All right, I got my little, I've wanted one of these for a long time, and I finally found one. I found it at Michael's. They're good for this kind of stuff because you want to measure, you want those 2 lines to where you can see them. So my other trimmer, I can do it that way, but I like this a little better. All right, so this one is going to be like this. So it needs to be cut there to there. Okay. Right. So you see my mark there and my mark there. So I'm going to put those right on the edge because that's where it cuts. Line it up so it's, oh, I didn't get it quite enough. All right, so there's this side. We're gonna do something else to it too, but all right, so now this side, because it is different, it's the opposite side, obviously it's the right side. You're gonna want that to up there, so I should have, if I cut it to there, from there to there, it would be for the other side. So now we need it there to there because it's the right side. I hope I'm doing this right. All right, so yes, okay. So that's our sides. And what we want to do is we're just gonna cut off another little piece of it. So for this one, wait, yeah, it goes this way. No, this one goes this way. So we're cutting this part just like this, okay? And these are the erasers that you have to have for pencils. I have a link to them in my must-haves for craft rooms because erasers on pencils stink. They're no good. Okay, so this one, it's gonna be that part like that. Oh, so, okay. Okay, so there's our two sides, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use tape. I use tape on all the cardstock on here, all the different layers. You see all these different layers. I use the tear and tape on that because it's just, it'll hold it better. And I use regular glue on some of the other stuff. So you just wanna line that up. It's the one thing about doing it with tape. You wanna get it right. You can always maneuver it to pull it up, but it's easier just to get it right the second you did it. All right. Okay. Same thing with this side, all the way to the corner edge. Oh, I got it right. All right. So far, so good. All right, now our other pieces. First one we're gonna do is our big one, okay? Want it like this, we're gonna put it there. Okay, so I'm gonna put adhesive on both sides, but I'm only gonna tear it off, remove the backing from one of them. Okay, so all the way to this edge. Okay. Not gonna take that off yet. All right, so we're just gonna open that up, and now we're gonna do these. I'm gonna go ahead and put the tape on all of it. This one you gotta measure up a little bit. It's not real hard, but you'll see when I show you in just a second. And you don't want the tape to come off the edge either. You can always push it down if it goes over the edge a little bit. Well, that's weird. I guess I just tore it accidentally. That's what's so great about this. Does anyone remember the sticky tape we had many years ago that was red and you had to cut it with scissors? All right, so what I'm doing here, maybe I'll zoom in so you can see a little better. Okay, got it lined up at a full inch. And what you want from that edge is you want it to be half an inch. Oh, this is different than, no, it's not. Let's see. You want it to be half an inch in to here. It goes that way. Does it go? Let's see. I'm sorry. I gotta make sure I'm doing this right. Yeah. Okay. So you can see 1, 2, that's half an inch. So the line right there is my half-inch line, and that's where I'm gonna lay that. Oh. Okay. Oh, I hear movement above me. Okay. And then the next one, okay, we want it to be this way. Yep. This is, like I said, it's pretty easy once you learn how to do it. You want it an inch in. So this one's half an inch, 1, 2. So this one's gonna go below it, like right there. Okay, so now we got all 3 pieces with our tape on there already. All right. Oh, you know what? Oh, before we do that, I need to put my designer series paper on this. Oh gosh, I'm glad I didn't set that down yet. This size is 3 1/4 by 4. 3 1/4 by 4. You could still put this on there even after you closed it, but it's a lot easier to do it this way. Oh, come on. And it covers up that seam down there a little better. Okay. All right. Now back to what we were doing. All right. Don't touch each other. All right. Ready? Boom. Look at that. Ta-da. Now, isn't that easy? I mean, it takes a little practice. Well, it did me. I mean, some of you may be like, that was easy, but, or, you know, so, but there you go. That's how you make the bleacher. That's kind of what she called it. And it does really kind of look like a bleacher, like that. All right, so now I just got all these little die cuts and all this little stuff. I die cut the fence with black and the boo with the smoky slate, and then all the other stuff is from the sheet of die cuts. There's 2 sheets of each one. Now I've got these 2 little pieces right here, and this is going to be put on the side. These are 1 1/2 by 1 1/4. Okay, so what we're going to do at the 1 1/2, see if can't see it, but here, I'll just do it here. Well, I got to do it down here. I wish I could. Let's see if I can, just for a minute. All right, so I got it at 9 to 10 1/2, and I want to make a mark at 3/4. So right there. Same with this one. 3/4. We're gonna do some cutting on that one too. Let's move it back. Okay. So I got little lines on there. All right, this one took me, I kept messing it up, so I'm hoping I don't mess it up now. All right, so this one, there's my line right there, and you're going to cut it all the way to the other corner. Or you could do it this way. Want the other corner. Okay. And then that, oh, I got it right. Oh, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put this one on, and then the other one is gonna be like the same, but a little different. Come on. Yeah, you could do the tear and tape on everything, but I just wanted the ones that are holding the whole thing together to have the tear and tape, but I wasn't too worried about. All right, so it's from there to that one. Okay. Oh, I got it right. All right. Okay. And you could write on the back of this if you wanted to. You could put I mean, this is smoky slate, so you could easily write on that with black marker or black ink. And but if we did this in black, I would put like a smaller piece of basic white on the back of it. Okay, so what we're doing is, this one's going to be a little different than this one, just because the die cuts, the way they come. See my little crow on the pumpkins? He's facing a different way. So First, we're going to start with our broom. You don't want anything that's hanging over the top because then it's going to be, I think this is exactly 4¼ tall. So it's going to fit in those envelopes. Let's see. Yep, 4¼ So if you've got something that hangs over the top, it's going to get messed up. Inside, you know, a medium, the A2, A4, I can't ever remember. Whatever, medium envelopes. I'm not really sure what this is supposed to be. Is it like a bat? Or I don't know what that is. Oh, so cute. Oh, you know what? I don't have my paper for this one. I'll get that in a minute. All right, so what you want to do is you don't want to put it here and cover him up, because you want to, when you're looking at it, that you can see all of them. So if I put this over here, it's going to cover up some of it. It still would look okay, but it's better just to have it where you can see everything. So I'm just putting a little bit of glue on it. I don't want to go below where my paper ends, you can see. So I'm just going to put that one there. And this is like a crypt or something, tombstone. Okay, oh, that went, there we go. Okay. Okay, here's our front piece of designer series paper. This is 7/8 by 3 3/8. This would be like the one that I saw that inspired me was Christmas, but I don't really have anything Christmas yet, so I'm waiting for the other catalog to get out, and I probably will make a Christmas one. Okay, so because he faces this way, I'll have to put him further down. Well, I guess I can still put him on the other side. That's going to be, yeah, that's not going to look right because there's nothing there. So I guess I'll still put him there. It's not going to, he's facing the outside, which is not too bad. Okay, so I'm putting it on that piece right there. So cute. And now this one, okay, this is a little more, you're just putting it on the very, 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 very bottom because it needs to stick up so you can see it. And it's kind of thin. I guess you could die cut this with like thick white or something. Again, you know, a couple of them, so you could put it on there with that, but I don't know. I'm good with it like this. All right, this is where it gets, we want it to stick all the way up. Okay. Okay. And you can see when this is folded, it is 5 inches. So it will go fine in a, oh gosh, I got it, there we go. Okay. Yeah, isn't that cute? Boo. All right, and so then, ooh, this fence. I put it all the way down so that the whole thing fits on there. You could have some sticking up and that would look really cute, but again, it's easier just to have it like that. And then I got these two cute little candy corn, which candy corn is loved by many, including myself, and it's hated by many. Oh my goodness, so cute. Isn't that cute? That's what it looks like. And then even when it's folded either way, it still looks really good, doesn't it? I mean, so when you have it in the envelope, it'll be folded that way or this way, and it still looks good. And when you stand it up, it stands up like that. I love it. Okay, all right, so let me get my other cards. Well, I have one right now. I'm going to try and finish one, another one before I show you. So, and I'll show you that, and then I'll go work on my PDF. Okay, so actually, before I show you the one I already made, I'm going to show you how you can do this a little differently. This is all die cuts, so that was pretty easy. This one's a little bit different. We're going to do some stamping, and then we're going to fussy cut it a little bit. This is the, gosh, here it is. This is the Terrific Toadstools, which there is a punch for that, but what we're doing is we're just going to start making some scenes, and then we're going to slide them all in. These are all 3.5 inches wide because that's how tall or how wide this is. So, all right, so I got all the different mushrooms, toadstools that they have in this. I mean, there's 3 different bases and 3 different mushrooms, and I'm going to use, this is the Full of Life. Oh gosh, I can't believe I can't remember, and it's sitting around here somewhere. Yeah, Full of Life designer series paper. Just something real shiny, you know, lots of color and everything. So I'm going to use Granny Apple Green, Coastal Cabana, Crushed Curry. And we're just gonna, got my 3 different ones. Yeah, okay, so let's start with the one we're going to put all the way in the back. Have no idea if this is going to work or not. Let's do Coastal Cabana. I love Coastal Cabana. It's one of my favorites. I wish there were blends for it. Okay, and then some Crushed Curry. Okay. And then the stems for them. Yeah, we'll just do Granny Apple Green. Oh gosh, I really need to re-ink my stuff. Okay, and then that one, I'll do a Crushed Curry. Okay. So what we're going to do is we are going to fussy cut the top off. And yes, there is a punch for, I think these, the punch does these 2, but we don't want to punch the whole thing out. So we're going to slide it in there. See, and then they'll stick up like that. Isn't that cute? All right, so let's do our other 2. I'm just going to change it up a whole bunch and oh. I think I need to re-ink all my ink pads. There's like, it's crazy. Oh, I should have had my chamois. Here, I got baby wipes right here. That'll work for now. Okay, got that little one there. Do the medium size one. Trying to do them all different. I'll do another one of these. Crushed curry. Actually, no, I won't. I'll do that. Like, I haven't even done the big one. Oh, no, I did do the big one. Okay. Do that there. And, oh, I already did that in that color. Here. Just trying to, I have not made this before, so this is my first time. Yeah, my Golden Apple Green really needs to be re-inked. All right. I don't really worry about the size they are. I mean, you want them 3.5 inches wide, but I don't worry about how long they are because you may, if it's too long, you can cut some off. If it's not, then it fits in there and you're fine. Okay. I've had this stamp set since it was in a mini catalog, and I've never even used it. And it really makes some happy, happy, happy cards. All right, let's see how this looks. So if you have stamp sets that you think would look good in this, if you have a die, you could just die cut it just like on the top. But oh, I didn't. Oh, well, I guess I have to give them stems, don't I? That was silly. All right. That's going to come off there because it's not going to go all the way down. Okay. And then did I ever use this one? I don't even know if I used this one. Oh, I did. I used it on one before. This one. Just can't go wrong. It's going to look good no matter what you do. Well, I'll do that one and the Granny Apple. I just don't know which stem to use. I guess I'll use this one. Okay. So maybe this one in the back. Because it can go, this one's a little taller. And then this one we'll have to cut it quite a bit so that everything can show. And then this one, see, won't that be cute? All right, so let's get my trimmer and we'll cut that off. I'll put a sentiment on there somewhere. It has good sentiments on there. You're magical. See if that works. Here, well, let's go ahead and glue this one down so then we can figure out how the rest are going to go in there. That when you put the glue over the whole thing. These, you're going to only put the glue that's going on this part. Maybe even down a little more. Let's see. Yeah, cut off a little more. Yeah, that looks better. So You don't want it going past, you don't want it hanging down past the, I don't know what you would call it, the bleacher. And then this one we're gonna have to cut off quite a bit, but oh, that one should have been higher. It's still gonna look good though. Yeah, I should have, well, peeling that off a little. Do it up maybe a little bit higher. And then this one, yeah, we'll cut off a little bit of this one. Oh, isn't that cute? Is it gonna fit on there and look great on the top? It will. Okay. You know what? I'm actually gonna put, no, I'm not. I thought I was gonna do that, and then I thought I might make a big mistake, and then it all sticks together. Oh my goodness, how cute is that? That was really fast. I mean, I might have put more thought into it as I did it, but I love the way it looks. It just looks really happy. I mean, you could have popping up to say hi. You could have it down there. You could even do another, you know what? Let's do that. Let's do another mushroom. And we'll punch it out. Where's my mushroom? Oh my goodness. Oh, it's over here. Look, it's like, I haven't even opened the punch yet. It's been sitting on my desk for a long time. All right, so it's got one for, no, it's got this one, and then I think it's got this one. I don't even know. Seems like it should be that one. I think the punch punches out a little less than what it did anyway. All right, so what color should we use? I've got Granny Apple Green that, oh my goodness, I need to re-ink that because it looks terrible, but it still looks good. All right, I got a piece of paper here. All right, we could do that one like right in the middle. Okay, and then a stem. It just has, all right, we'll figure this out. Like I said, it's the first time I'm using the punch, so that's interesting. All right. Oh gosh. Oh, which one is it? There we go. That's so cute. We could have that like right. Depends on where I put my sentiment, but I could have that one right here. I'll finish that after the video, and I'll figure out where to put it. I think that's really cute though. I love that. Very happy. Very happy colors. All right, so that's how you do the bleacher. And so there's obviously a difference. This was all die cuts, and then this one you use paper to stamp on, and then you fussy cut the top of it to get it on there. That's really cute. And then this one, the one that I was going to show you that I already done. Thanks. Isn't that cute? wish somebody would give me a thank you card like that. But I just used the Happiness Designer Series paper, and then the Party Alphabet with Lost Lagoon. And I just, because it was so nice, because it's 2 letters for each level. So there's a thanks card. So this one's not done, but there you go. Different ways you can use this technique on stuff. So if you have any questions, you can always let me know. I'm really good about responding to everything. I hope everyone's having a great day. And my live will be, not today, because I'm posting this video July 15th. Yeah, July 15th. And so I will not be doing live that day. You're getting this video instead. And then July 22nd, I will be doing live. I have no idea what I'm going to do yet, but I will be doing it live. All right. Take care, guys. See you later.